During assembly of the cutting head, it is important to have a clean work environment, clean hands, and follow the procedures in your service manual. Make sure you have thoroughly cleaned all the parts and inspected them for wear before reassembly. Your service manual has additional inspection procedures for these parts. Apply a very thin film of blue lubricant at the top of the orifice assembly. Make sure the seating surface in the mixing chamber is free of abrasive. Then drop the orifice assembly into the body. Apply blue lubricant to the pilot diameters and threads of the nozzle body as shown. While holding the mixing chamber vertical, attach the cutting head body to the nozzle body. Torque the mixing chamber with a crow's foot attachment. Tighten to 30 to 35 foot-pounds or 40 to 47 Newton meters. Do not over-tighten the cutting head. It will damage mating surfaces such as the nozzle body. If the cutting head leaks with 35 foot-pounds of torque, take it apart and look for the cause. Contamination of the nozzle components will most likely be the problem. Install the collet into the retaining nut. It should snap in with light pressure. Apply blue lubricant to the threads of the mixing chamber. Install the mixing tube into the collet from the collet side. Then install the assembly into the mixing chamber. Tighten the nozzle nut by hand. Slide the blast disc into the center of the pierce shield. Slip the pierce shield assembly over the bottom of the mixing tube retainer nut. Friction will hold this in place. To install the high-pressure tube into the side of the high-pressure valve body, first ensure the high-pressure collar is threaded on so 2 to 3 threads of the tube shall pass the collar. Apply blue lubricant to the threads of the gland nut, and thread the gland nut into the high-pressure fitting of the on-off valve. Reinstall the cutting head onto the equipment, making sure all high-pressure connections have the proper torque. Return the system to service, following the startup instructions in your service manual.